Hello everybody. Today I'll be showing you how to use coin envelopes as storage for your little tiny ephemera that you've made. I'm using things that I've stamped and fussy cut out, and also a ton of little labels that I also stamped on sticker paper. Here are the supplies that you will need. Some glue, a couple label frame stamps, small and a medium-sized one, an ink pad of your choice. I'm using Gina K Red Hot, some coin envelopes, and obviously your little tiny bits of ephemera that you've made. So to begin with, I'll be doing a double pocket, which will hold my little white sticker labels I've made. Cut a 1/4 inch off the bottom of your envelope. I'm using this envelope as a guide for the other ones I need to cut. I'm only making one now, but I want them all to be the same size later. So line up the 2 envelopes and cut against the shorter one to carry over the correct size. Next, take the sides of your envelope and gently pinch them together at the bottom. On the flap side of the envelope, use your scissors to cut a small triangular notch out. I'm using scissors because my punches were too big. The notch makes things a lot easier to retrieve items from the first pocket. Next, take the bottom of the envelope and fold it up, glue it, and press it into place. A bone folder would work really great. My fingers were a little bit too big. I just grabbed whatever I had on my desk to press this down. Next, we will get out our smaller of the 2 frame label stamps, and you kind of have to be a little careful with this part because the flap of the envelope sticks up, so it's harder to just stamp straight down. Just kind of start at the bottom and roll it to the top, kind of, if that makes any sense. And this is the part that I think makes the system really useful. Instead of putting the actual rubber stamp on the envelope to show me what's inside, I'm using one of the stickers that I made from that stamp. So the sticker becomes the label. That way, when I look through my envelopes later, I don't have to remember what the original stamp looked like or to try to figure out which stamp goes with which group. I can just look at the sticker on the pocket and immediately know what's inside. To make sure that all of these things don't spill out of my pockets, I'm just using a little rubber band hair tie. Of course, I have stamped and fussy cut larger items like these butterflies. And so I just wanted to use the full envelope for these because they are a little bit bigger and bulkier. Just like the double pockets, I'm using one of the fussy cuts that I made from that stamp as the label to easily identify exactly what's inside. This is the number 5, stamped in black on coffee dyed paper. In the next segment of my video, I have made a double pocket again, but this time I'll be using it as extra storage for only one group of stamped fussy cuts. The only thing that is different in this process is that I glue one of the stamped images for my label to the flap and the envelope. I go back after the glue has dried and I cut it to make the pockets usable. I decided to do this because I usually have a lot of this type of smaller handmade ephemera, and I didn't want to have to dig around in a larger envelope and to mostly avoid any unwanted spills. Viewer requested ASMR to end this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please follow the written instructions at the end if you enjoyed this video. Okay, thanks, bye, and happy crafting.